Achieving the goal of job creation and economic growth has several dimensions. One of them is enforcing occupational safety and health regulations, basic standards which make provisions to eliminate hazards in the workplace, allowing workers to carry out their duties in a safe environment, and limiting psychological stress which can limit their productivity. In an effort to meet its obligations under the International Labour Organization, the ILO's Decent Work Agenda, the Labour Ministry is working to implement a comprehensive policy for occupational safety and health (OSH) by the end of March. With assistance from the United States Agency for International Development (USAID), an OSH policy profile for Jamaica was developed and launched in December.
Its objective is to measure the state of our occupational safety and health awareness and response in order to develop and implement a quality program for Jamaica.
It outlines all the tools and resources available in a country to implement and manage occupational safety and health.
Previous rules regarding health and safety at the workplace were contained in 3 pieces of legislation: the Factories Regulations of 1961, the Building Operations and Works of Engineering Construction Regulations of 1968, and the Ship and Docks Regulations, also instituted in 1968. Together, these provided guidelines for the operation of factories, the construction industry, and activities at the country's ports of entry. They included regulations governing safety gear, the proper operation of machinery, the use of chemicals, ventilation and air quality in buildings, inspection and proper procedures for reporting accidents, and other concerns. The new OSH Act to be implemented is intended to build on these rules and introduce some new provisions.
The new Act will cover everybody, including self-employed persons, the agricultural workers, workers in offices, the public sector workers, workers in the financial industry. We look at the minimum wage as well as the national workplace policy on HIV/AIDS.
This policy seeks to uphold and reinforce the fundamental right of workers to be treated with respect and dignity, and speaks to the prevention of stigma and discrimination in the workplace.
The workplace policy on HIV/AIDS, which was also launched in December, received full approval by both Houses of Parliament in February 2013. With the Occupational Safety and Health Act coming soon, it means companies need to get on board now in an effort to strengthen their occupational safety and health procedures. Thankfully, the OSH division of the Ministry of Labour and Social Security provides assistance through its voluntary compliance program, which already had 276 participants at the end of November 2013. Companies signing on will receive training, guidance, and support material to help in the effort. As it regards the HIV/AIDS workplace policy,
A pilot was implemented with 15 companies from the food industry, focused on HIV and food preparation. The focus was on investigating facts to prove that HIV cannot be transmitted through food, and therefore exclusion of a positive person from the workplace is not necessary.
9 of the 15 companies have already drafted proclamations to advance their non-discrimination policy. The ministry has also engaged a consultant to develop a protocol for managing workers affected by HIV and AIDS in the overseas work programs. Through the implementation of the new Occupational Safety and Health Act, the aim is to protect the interest of workers by minimizing injuries and illnesses and eliminating cases of discrimination that can occur in the workplace. By doing this, an enabling workplace climate will be created, and that will influence productivity and economic growth. Public consultation on the OSH Act is to begin in February, but if you want to learn more, contact the Occupational Safety and Health Department at the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, 1F North Street, Kingston. Telephone 922-9500-14 or 967-2090-2.